Alright, welcome to the worst video of all time. I got no script, just a bunch of talking points. Here we go. So whenever you're doing effects, you may notice sometimes that you might not have enough space to use all your effects. If you want to save some space, instead of using whole number display tracks, you can just use decimals. Type them in yourself. It works. If you're not a fan of the way subtitles layer sometimes, you actually have more control over them than you think. Subtitles are created based off of when in the editor they are created. So, the most recently created subtitle will usually appear in front. However, sometimes because of lag it can be inconsistent or whatever, so if it's created last, forced through a start tick, making it appear later, then and therefore is created on top. If you read the keyboard shortcuts, you'll be able to know that by holding shift when clicking between 2 points, you can select all within those 2 points. So from here I select this, and I shift click this note, and then I have everything from here to here selected. However, when you hold shift to click when you don't have any notes selected, you'll select every note in that specific timestamp, which makes it much easier to select chords. You may notice in the editor that notes will persist after they are hit for the sake of disappearing as if the player did not hit them, and this can become a nuisance to you if you're in the editor. However, this is actually tied to the hit window, so if you were to just set the hit window to something like 0.1, they don't spend time dissipating because the hit window is already exceeded. If you want to save time when coloring notes, whenever you select a note with a certain color and then select more notes, the first note's color will always be stored in note color as long as you are using control-click to multi-select. And as long as this color is stored here, it won't change until you deselect or use select range. So you can just go and edit the color, and it will pull up the color of the first note, and no matter what the other colors are, submitting will change the color of all the notes in the selection. Sometimes the song might end earlier than you want it to based off of the effects. However, you can actually control how long the song's end is by changing the foresight. If you change it to something higher than what it currently is, the song gets longer by a minuscule amount, but you can get more precise by doing this. Which allows you to have more control, and in practice, you end up with more control over the ending of the song.